Sure. I know you won't believe me when I say this, but I also had my own struggles with confidence. I think it's a phase that a lot of us go through, but I would advise that the first thing is to just like reflect, um, have your own identity as an individual. Like, who is Butumelo? First of all, what do I want out of life? What do I want to be? And progressively be intentional about aligning with that set goals that you've kind of identified for yourself. I call it my own strategy. So have like a plan on how you're going to go about executing whatever it is that you execute, but also knowing what you are good at, what you're not good at. And the stuff that you're not good at, be very much aware of and intentional about how you're going to go about overcoming those hurdles. One that you've mentioned now is confidence, right? So, one way could be getting a mentor. Another way would be being intentional about participating in activities that force you to be in front of people, that force you to speak, whether it be performance, whether it be participating in speeches at school, reading, drama, whatever it is that will get you out of that doubt mode of, not being able to express yourself confidently. That's what I did for sure. It took me a couple of years to, get to a point where I am comfortable with speaking in public. But eventually, I mean, like I said, it takes time. But with practice, you will get there. But the point that I want to make is that you have to be intentional about it, and you have to act on it. Nothing happens, sitting in the corner worrying about. You have to be actively doing something on the side to work on those things. Funny you should ask me that question. I had a conversation with somebody very senior in the organization about dress code yesterday. And their response was, listen, it's a bit of a challenge to take anyone seriously if they don't present themselves in a respectable manner. So, as much as the Gen Z is all liberal, you know, we have to always come back to basics and understand that how you present yourself is how you will be perceived by the next person. So if you're coming to me to have a serious conversation dressed in your tracksuit pants or gym attire, it becomes a bit of a challenge for me to take you seriously. You might have, a valid point or something serious that you really want to communicate, but it's the presentation. Presentation really matters, not only in corporate, but in everything that you do. So I would advise people to really start taking pride in how they look and in how they present themselves, because that really does count out there. Well, the important thing is you need to be curious, right? You need to really, if you're getting into a corporate space and it's the first time for you being in that corporate space, curiosity is what will get you ahead. Have an eager mind, ask the right questions. There is no wrong or right questions, but just ask questions. Curiosity is what actually will get you, to a place of being knowledgeable, and talking to the right people, learning to communicate. And part of communication, I guess, then comes with the kind of questions to ask in order to get the answers that you need from those individuals. And the other thing is build networks, build as many networks as you can, because that, for me, I think assisted me a lot in having been in a corporate space. So building networks, enabling your communication skills, as well as having that curious mind to continue to learn in whichever space it puts you in. My first job, at school was that of a salesperson. So we were given a script, and we were supposed to make calls to sell a product that the organization sold. So, one working at a call center, you get a lot of people cutting you off. Some calls you win, some you don't. But that for me was preparation for the years ahead for me. So, my advice to young people out there would really be not to despise humble beginnings, because those little menial jobs or mundane tasks are preparation, or preparing you rather, for whatever lies ahead. So start small and gradually work your way up. That's my advice.